How's it going, everybody? My name is B, and welcome back to your altcoins. Today, we're going to take a look at the crypto market. We're going to take a look at Binance shutting down for 24 hours or more, and how that's going to affect certain coins, and where you might be able to make some arbitrage there. Something to think about. We're going to talk about Bitcoin, how it's on a bit of a run right now, but how I feel Bitcoin is going to go down further. We're not out of the woods yet, and we're just going to talk about crypto because that's what we loved here, so stay tuned. Let's start today's video by talking about the market. Let's talk about the market as a whole, everybody. This is on coinmarketcap.com, and for links to everything I'm doing here, including links to Binance, links to coinmarketcap.com, links to TradingView, where I do my charts, all those are in the description down below, just to let you know, because I get lots of questions in every single video asking me, where do you do your charting? What exchange do you use, etc., etc. So all those links in the description down below. Let's take a look at the market. Market cap of almost 400 billion, 392 billion. It's been a while since I've taken a look at this 1 month chart. We were as low as 279, but we're climbing back up kind of steady. That is very much thanks to Bitcoin, how Bitcoin is climbing from its low. Again, I don't think we're out of the woods yet. I'll show you when we get to the chart, but for now, take profit where you can. If you've got a coin, if you bought in somewhere down here and your coin's up 20%, guys, take some of your profit. Always never be afraid to take your profit. Never be so greedy to wait to take your profit. If you make 10%, buddy, take your 10%. You know what I mean? Not saying get out of your position, but sell 10% of your coins and take 10% of your profits, if you understand what I mean. Overall, things seem to be up. Bitcoin Cash has surged in the past 24 hours at 33%. Lisk up 15%. A lot of things up 10%. Digix, DAO, DGD, up 21%. Wait a minute, this was trading very, very well before Binance went down, but it's still going up. What's going on here? Hold on, everybody. So DGD was trading on Binance. It was booming on Binance. I played it for a bit. I made a nice little profit, but I want to see where else is being traded. So Binance, the price is frozen at $292 because Binance is closed right now. Other exchanges, though, QIWI at $277. Ooh, I'm glad I'm not in this right now. Odds are, and we'll talk about this as the video progresses. I mean, Binance is frozen, but other exchanges are still trading. So you would imagine that other exchanges are ready to transfer their money over to sell at a profit when Binance opens, or vice versa. So these prices are going to quickly equalize in due time, and we'll talk about that later in the video. Overall, there's a lot of very good things in the market. Some things are down. Still a lot of red overall in the past 7 days, but that's going to change. Actually, probably not. Let's get into that right now. Let's talk about the red herring in the room. We're going to talk about the two red herrings in the room, one being Bitcoin and the other being Binance. Binance, right now, as we speak, is down. It is completely down. Many videos have been made all over the internet talking about Binance being down. Binance is my primary exchange. I do pretty much all of my trading on Binance. I've trusted it up until this point. Am I going to continue to trust it? Yes. Let's pull up Twitter. So on Twitter, again, you can follow me at your altcoins. I follow Binance. Let me pull them up right now. So Binance went down quite some time ago, and every 2 hours, they've been updating the estimation of when Binance is going back up, which according to this, the data sync is going well. Estimated time has not changed from 4 a.m. UTC, which is 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all for continuing to remain so patient and understanding. Reminder, we will allow a 30-minute window where users will be able to cancel orders prior to trading being reopened, which is very useful. So 30 minutes before this thing goes live, they're going to let you guys cancel your orders, cancel your buys, cancel your sells, just so that the market doesn't go completely nuts when everything opens up. So Binance went down, and everyone was saying, oh my God, Binance is hacked, Binance is hacked, Binance is hacked. But then they said, we experienced a server issue on a replica database cluster, causing some data to be out of sync. Need to fully resync from master. Due to the size of the data, it will take several hours. No data is lost. We appreciate your understanding and your support. So Binance has not been hacked. And then there are some around the world claiming that Binance is hacked. One of which you will all recognize very well as Mr. John McAfee, who has been saying that Binance has been hacked. Not trying to spread FUD, but I've received dozens of reports like this one. I'm trying to understand. As a security researcher, I know that potential hacks are far more easy to solve if investigated immediately. So here's this image from Binance. Apparently, I'll use those words in quotation, apparently from Binance. That says, one of our exchange servers was attacked and blah, blah, blah. So that's a quote-unquote apparently from Binance. Binance responded to Mr. McAfee. Right here, Binance has not been hacked. Please do not spread false information. If you want to keep updating the status of our system upgrade, you're welcome to follow these two Twitter accounts. And then Mr. McAfee responds with, sorry for spreading the FUD, but take a look at this. But watch this, guys. Just some questions, please. For Mr. McAfee, just some questions, please. Planned outages are usually announced to a company's user base in advance. Can you comment? Binance, this is awesome. Binance drops a bomb. Blockchain, thankfully, provides a public ledger that can disprove any fear, uncertainty, and doubt. If you would like to check for yourself, our wallet addresses are here. Binance calls out John McAfee. Hey, McAfee, you think we're hacked? Here's our addresses. Go and look through the public ledger yourself, and you can see that nothing is amiss. So there's Binance dropping bombs on McAfee. So Binance is down. And why is this relevant, my lovely friends? Why is this relevant? What is so important about Binance being down that some of you may or may not want to take advantage of? Binance being down, and considering it's one of the largest exchanges available, is going to cause some pretty crazy swings in prices once it goes up again here live in about 6 hours from the filming of this video. I'll give you an example. Let's grab Bitcoin. Here's Bitcoin against the US dollar, $8,225 currently. But let's take a look at the actual markets themselves. OKX is trading at, from Bitcoin, it's Bitcoin Cash to Bitcoin. I want Bitcoin to US dollars, Bitfinex, Bitcoin to US dollars, 8,180. There's Bitfinex, right? Binance, Bitcoin to USDT, which is Tether, which is somewhat this US dollar, there's a $300 to $400 difference here between the frozen Binance and Bitfinex. How quickly could you, when this opens up, trade Bitcoin from Binance to Bitfinex? Not quickly at all because Bitcoin is very slow. But that's one example of some arbitrage between two exchanges that may occur when this switches over. Let's try another coin. Let's try something like NEO. We'll do NEO compared to Bitcoin and compared to exchanges. Again, this is just something you might want to think about. Do some research on NEO. On Upbit, which is Korea, it is worth $112. On Binance, it is worth $109. NEO compared to Bitcoin is $114. NEO to USD, $109. There are some differences here. There's some differences. Now, what I'm not trying to tell you is, oh my God, buy it on this exchange and then trade it to Binance and sell it, because the prices are going to fluctuate very quickly. What this can tell you, if for those of you who are on Binance or for those of you who are not on Binance, this can give you a barometer of which direction your currency may trend when Binance comes on. If the price on Binance is higher on your other exchange, maybe the price will go up a little bit. If your price on Binance is lower on another exchange, maybe the price is going to go down a little bit. Maybe Binance will go up a little bit. Things are going to equalize. It's like you have a bathtub, right? And you put a wall down the center of the bathtub, and you take a little bit of water out of the right side, and you add a little bit of water to the left side, and then all of a sudden you pull out the wall, and it's going to equalize. So, for another example, I'm going to talk to you guys right now about one. I'm currently doing some day trading, and I was in on ICX. I got in on ICX really, really low, guys. I got in at like 5,004 Satoshi, which was super, super low. And I was looking forward to it going up. I'd done my research. I'd done my technical analysis. I got in at Icon. My bad. I got in at 50,004 Satoshi. I missed a zero. I got in at 50,004 Satoshi. It's at 52,000 Satoshi. Binance, as of right now, Icon is trading at $4.22. Huobi on Bitcoin is trading at $4.84. That is a 60-cent swing there from coin to coin. So I would expect personally that when Binance is opened, the price to get up and try to meet this price here. So I expect it probably to hit $4.50-ish. Just a thought, something you want to take a look at. So take a look through all the coins available on Binance. Take a look at the coins available on other exchanges where you're potentially invested in, and see if you can do a little bit of arbitrage there. Moving right along, let's take a look at Bitcoin, because again, I will repeat myself until the day I die. Bitcoin is the ocean. It is the tide that floats and sinks all boats. Everything moves as Bitcoin moves. So Bitcoin had this low. Let's look off auto. We're on the 1 hour candles right now. Bitcoin had this insane low where it plummeted out of the support line. Let me zoom out and show you the support line, guys. Zoom right out, turn auto back on. There you go. Support line, 1 hour candle. Up here is a price of 17,000. And you can see I've drawn a resistance line that we're approaching. I've drawn a support line that was touched here, went through here, touched here, and went through here. Touched right here, touched right here, touched right here, touched right here. This is our support line. We went beneath the support line on our run down to $5,000, $6,000 Bitcoin. We're coming back up above our support and approaching the resistance line that we have yet to break since here at 17,000. We have yet to break this resistance line. So What does this mean? I've been talking all this time that until Bitcoin hits $10,000, and again, I'm going to use a little ray of sunshine to show you where $10,000 is. $10,000 is right here. That red line is $10,000. Until Bitcoin passes this, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced we're going back into a bull market until Bitcoin gets over this $10,000 mark. It has to first and foremost, get over this resistance line. And then after that, I want to see some conviction with volume. Right now, we're seeing the volume, right? Look at all that volume. If I go to the day candle, I'll show you. Here we are in the day candle, and look at that green volume right here. Insane, but the volume is slowing down a little bit. So beautiful green candle here is showing a reversal sign as we trend up in this direction. However, until we get over this line of resistance, I am not convinced. Again, not claiming to be a professional financial investor, not claiming to be a professional technical analyst. I'm just telling you my thoughts. I don't think we're done correcting yet. Just taking a look at this chart very simply, I believe we are going to approach this line. Look at that beautifully drawn line. What is with this? This is doing some weird stuff. I think we're going to approach this line. I think we're going to test it. I think we may tease past it. I think we might even reach between, I'll draw a nice green box. I think we're going to reach somewhere between $9,300 and $9,000. I think we're going to tease right up there in that range. And then after that, we're going to come right back down again. We're going to stair climb down. We're going to do it in 5 impulse waves, right? We're going to do 5 impulse waves, and we're going to come down here, and I think you're going to see another $6,000 Bitcoin. So my other target after that, I think you're going to see another $6,000 Bitcoin. Something like that. And then after that, we're going to go on a run. Now, where did I learn this? I have learned this from 2 fabulous technical analysts. Philocone, who I've preached religiously because he is like senpai to me, and Eric Cho. Philocone and Eric Cho are the 2 technical analysts I am learning from, and they both believe that something like this is going to occur. So that is what I believe as well, because they are much smarter than me. And after looking through the technical analysis videos, talking about Bitcoin, counting the waves, I happen to agree with them using Elliott wave theory, etc., etc. So that is what I think is going to happen. Again, I am not a professional technical analyst. I am not a professional financial advisor. All I can do is share with you the information that I'm learning and try and teach you guys as well and arm you with as much knowledge as I can. What would I do if I were you? What would I do if I was a first-time investor? I would wait. I would wait until you see confirmation over the $10,000 line. I'm not saying to buy in here. I am not. I am not asking you to buy in here on Bitcoin. I'm not asking you to buy in when it might hit that $9,000, $9,300 range. I'm not even asking you to buy this low of $6,000 that it may hit. Because what if it hits that? What if it keeps going down, right? I don't want to be the bearer of bad news that tells you to buy down here at the quote-unquote bottom and then it keeps going down. What I do suggest is you wait until you see confirmation on the day candles, okay? Confirmation on the day candles. What I want you to see, what I want you to wait for, each and every one of you, is you want like green candle, right? I'm trying to draw some green candles here. Let's zoom in even more. I want to see green candle finishing over that line, and maybe even if I want to be double short and triple short, maybe even another green candle. I might wait until $1,100, $1,200 is reached. I want conviction over this $10,000 line, and I want volume down here. I want to see clear indication that it's like everyone's like, okay, we're done. It's over. We're buying back in. Let's go. So I do not advise anybody to buy in until that point. At that point, you can feel confident that our retracement is over. You can feel absolutely confident that the retracement is over, and we are heading back into our bullish territory. Let's draw Fibonacci. Just to explain to you why, we'll go from down here and we'll go to the tip. As you can see, we have been retracing around the 618 golden ratio level. And for those of you who are familiar with technical analysis, you understand that this is a very popular level to buy back in. And then you buy back in and we go back up on our next wave. And I've mentioned this before, guys, and I will mention it again. Just take from the bottom of the wave to the top of the wave to this current bottom of the wave. And we're looking at $25,000 Bitcoin on a full 100% retracement. And if we get to the 168, you could even see a $36,000 Bitcoin. That's what I think is going to happen using very, very basic technical analysis skills involving Fibonacci and Elliott wave theory. And that is where we're going to end the video today, everybody. If you found some value in this video, feel free to share it with a friend so hopefully they can find some value as well. And as always, thank you very much for watching.